Oh my.
Garlic.
Jesus Christ.
Smack it! Take it. Yo, that's a surgical technique I did. That's what I did. You gotta smack it.
Smack it!
Sazon.
Oh yeah. This is good.
Pat. Mm-hmm. No, on the back, not shoulder.
Diversity. Miss Diversity.
3!
Diversity. Miss Diversity.
3!
Diversity. Miss Diversity.
3!
Diversity. Miss Diversity.
Y'all, it's your girl, Miss Diversity, coming at ya. What's up, my D3 tribe? And if you ain't part of the tribe, then you need to
Subscribe.
How is everybody doing this evening? Today, we are trying kimchi ramen. So I saw this in the store. I know I tried the lobster one, and I've been eating the hot and spicy ones forever. We tried the chicken spicy one. I don't really like that one too much.
The shrimp
one is good. I love the shrimp one. She didn't used to like the shrimp one. Now I have the hot shrimp one because
I like them.
she eats them, yeah. And in my household, though, if you don't place a claim, if you don't stake the claim or buy it specifically for you, then it's fair game. Then, I mean, if you don't stake claim, then it get eaten. So anyway, on my shopping trip, I saw these kimchi bowl ramen, spicy kimchi flavor. And I said, you know what? I've got to try it. And we're going to do a Korean style, y'all, since kimchi is Korean. We're going to do a Korean style. We got sides. We got some cilantro. I've got some, a lot of these are leftovers that I just revamped. Y'all know I'm a mad scientist in the kitchen. I had like 8 shrimp and some potatoes. So I've made some garlic, lemon pepper, and herb crusted potatoes and shrimp. I crisped them up. Say it.
I crisped them up.
Crisp. My tongue gets tired. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know. I crisped them up and I cut up the shrimp. I even put the shell in there, y'all. And then we had some leftover fried chicken, which I cut up and I made.
Oh yeah.
I made some chicharron, pretty much some little pollo chicharrones with it, and made them buffalo, y'all. So I made a buffalo sauce and I crisped them up in the oven. Y'all look at that.
Don't those look so yummy?
And then we got pickle eggs. You have to have a pickle, like pickled cabbage, pickled fruit. Can y'all see that okay? You gotta have a pickle something in Korean dishes because they pickle a lot of stuff. In case you couldn't really see the size, I'm going to go ahead and insert a close-up right about now. Okay, did you get it? All right, cool. I want you to be able to see the size on top of it. And y'all, we have the bowl ramen. We didn't add any extras. We got extras on the side because we want to see what it tastes like. So we just put the water in there. We microwaved it for 3 minutes. And here it is. It's smoking for you. Oh, I knew I was going to do that.
I did too.
Oh, we got to clean that. Anyway, this is the way it looks. It looks a little bland, huh? So we're going to pour that right on in there for y'all.
They do look, why do they look so
Bland.
pale?
I don't know.
Usually they're kind of dark. Oh, I know why.
Why?
Because we didn't add our stuff.
Yeah, that's what I said. We add our stuff to it.
I know, but I was.
She always add her fixings, y'all. So this is what they look like. Can y'all see
You want me
it?
to pick them up?
Yeah, go ahead. Pick them up for them. So we want to taste them without our fixings.
These look like normal noodles, honestly.
So we have our fixing off to the side, Nene. Vanna, Nene.
Cayenne pepper. We have sazon. We have garlic powder.
You're not modeling them.
Of course, we have hot sauce. This is Crystal's hot sauce. And we have lemon juice, like always.
And we got another hot sauce over
Oh
there.
yeah, this is my favorite hot sauce.
But that doesn't really have any heat to it. So,
That's my favorite.
I don't know.
And also, to drink,
We have,
Sunny D.
is this the smooth one or a regular one?
Smooth.
Smooth, y'all.
Smooth.
Smooth. I was thinking of the, what's it called, what the heck? Maxbox 20? Cause you're so smooth, just like the ocean under the moon. And it's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You got the kind of love.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
this song. I was like,
That can be so smooth and
I don't know the rest.
Give me your heart, make it real. Oh, let's forget about it. See?
Yeah.
She was kind of late, but she took it. Anyway, and I got some water. Y'all, along with our taste test, we got a little story time for you, and actually a discussion. Something that's just been on my mind. I mean, I always think about that. I think it always is on my mind, on her mind too, and it just plays into our gratefulness, the things that we have. I mean, let's go ahead and give thanks and get the tasting, and then we can get the doctoring up, and then we can get to eating. Y'all, if we hear a little snorting, because we both sick, she brought me home a head cold.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a cold. She brought me home a head cold, and I think baby girl might be getting into my bowl ting ting. I told her I love her bringing me home things, but not viruses. All right, let's go ahead and give thanks. All right, so let's taste this ramen. It look bland, like it needs some sun.
Like me?
I need some sun too.
This is so sad.
I need some sun and some activity, y'all. What's on my lip? Is that a little bit of siren?
Ew.
Don't put too much because you're just going to
I
taste
barely
it.
put any in there.
You're going to taste it.
You put more than me.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Dang!
We just want to get the, Look at that, contagion. You just want to get the flavor of it. I don't know. What you think? They look kind of bland. What you think?
I don't know.
I just want to taste it.
I have a confession.
What?
I don't really like kimchi, so.
Well, all right. Here.
So,
Taste salud. Ting. The flavor actually is good. I'm shocked.
I really like that.
I'm shocked. All right, let's get the doctor.
That does not taste like kimchi.
Mm-mm.
At all.
It's on my lip gloss. I think it's siren. God, I can't escape these damn things. It's kind of spicy. It is kind of spicy. All right, I'm like a surgeon. Here, hold on. No, you're like a surgeon.
Oh my
Garlic.
Jesus Christ.
Smack it. Take it.
Free!
Y'all, that's a surgical technique I did. That's what I did. You gotta smack it.
Smack it!
Sazon.
It's so dumb.
Cayenne.
you didn't have your hand like that.
Oh, shit. See? You're supposed to check it before you give it to the surgeon.
Oh, you're gonna kill the patient.
Make sure I can use it. Lemon juice. All right, nurse. It's looking good.
Yes.
All right.
Did they do that for real? They asked for advice?
Yeah.
God damn.
Symmetry. Gotta have another eyes. All right, y'all. Now we're gonna mix it up. Now he got color. Look, the patient lives. He lives. Now let's give it a taste.
Ah, that makes me think of Grey's Anatomy.
And we can add our sides.
Oh, yes.
You want to taste it first? All right, here. Here's my little chicharron, my buffalo chicharron. Ting! Mama did something, huh?
Oh my God, that's
Mm-hmm.
so good. I could eat all of that, but I won't do it.
Taste the potato.
Hello? Hello, potato.
Ting! Bite.
Oh, yeah. This is good.
Pat. Mm-hmm. No, on the back, not shoulder. Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah, mm-hmm. So, y'all, now we done got our tasting out the way. Make sure you get you some cilantro, girl. You need some foliage in your life. You need some foliage in your life. Some green in your life. And you need some... You dipping.
Ew.
You did it.
No, I didn't.
You need some green. Hey, there's actually like some kimchi in here. You want it?
Absolutely
Okay, I'll take it.
not.
Anyway, so y'all, what we're going to talk about today is homelessness. I know. What?
Wow, that sounded like really deep
I know.
right there.
Homelessness.
Here's my bite. Just to show you.
Poverty and homelessness. Okay? So, y'all, on my suggestions, in my YouTube, you know, it'll be like random suggestions sometimes. But this was already on my mind. I think this government be stalking us, y'all. The government is stalking us. Correction. The government is stalking
The
us.
FBI man in your phone.
Yeah. Oh, in my head, because I wasn't even talking about it. I've been thinking about it, homelessness, y'all. Like, it really is an epidemic. Like, That's why, I mean, here in the U.S., it's an epidemic. Here in the U.S. So that's why I don't understand people going abroad that can help homelessness over there when you can't even help what's in the U.S. So I think
I'm
there's
not gonna rant, but I totally
ulterior
agree.
motives, okay, for going overseas if you can't even take care of what's up here in the U.S.
I don't want to rant.
Yeah, but we're going to leave that alone.
agree.
I'm going to teach you
Freaking-
the word. Anyway, homelessness. So y'all, oh my God, that's so much better. With the fixings.
This is really good, guys.
And she ain't gonna eat no pickled egg.
No, I don't like pickled egg. Sorry.
I think vinegar would be so good on her. Anyway, so on one of the episodes, there was a guy and he had 2 kids, a girl and a boy. I think the girl maybe was like 12, maybe. A boy maybe 10. Anyway, oh God, the pickled egg tastes good. He recently had lost his wife, and you know, of course, they didn't have like life insurance, which that's something else I'm not gonna get into deep into it. They didn't have life insurance, and so he had to use his savings to bury her. What's that from?
It's so good.
So on top of him losing his wife, he had to use all the savings to bury her. He got laid off from his job. There was no work. He was like, he does construction. So pretty much he did like, what do they call them? Odd to end jobs? What do you call them?
Not odd. I think it's just called odd jobs.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What is that?
Was the skin? Mm-hmm. And it's good. You gotta get your skin. So he did these little temporary jobs here and there. But you know, of course, it wasn't enough. So they lost their house, and with his last $1,000, he took it and he bought a truck, like a mover's truck, and he turned that thing into a home for his 2 children. And I thought that was so freaking smart, y'all. So smart. So the interviewer was talking to his kids and asking how do they feel, and his kids were so grateful. They remind me of my children. I'm like, I can see my children. I know my children were stayed along a similar line. They said they were just grateful that they have somewhere to sleep, a place to eat. They said they don't think of it as bad. They think of it as an adventure. And I just love how he did that. You know, most of us today are living, and things that we think that we need are just luxuries. That what we think are necessities are just luxuries. The only true necessities, and I've talked to my baby girl about it. I said, what if we had to live in a truck? Would you mind? After I watched it, and she was like, no. As long as I'm with you. That right there shows the maturity, you know, and the gratefulness. And that really does touch me, because I know I will be able to do it if I had to do it. I hope we wouldn't have to, but I know that I will be able to do it. Because the only true necessities that you have in this world is something, you know, food in your stomach that you really need. Food.
Water.
Well, that's water.
Oh,
Nourishment.
Clothes.
Yep. Clothes on your back. And
A roof over
a roof over your head. Not a roof, just a shelter.
Yeah.
That's it. Those really are the only necessities that you really need in life. But we're so used to living without luxuries. Even that pack of gum is a luxury, y'all. But anyway, homelessness is like on a rampage, and I want to address like an issue. Like, how do you feel about homeless people? When you see a homeless person, how do you feel? Because a lot of people feel like they are burdens, the burdens of the earth, or what is another word name?
Like scum.
Yeah.
Like they treat them like they're less than just because they don't have a house.
But they're not here. But they're not, because homeless people are just you and me that had some hard luck.
I learned that a lot of homeless people, actually majority of homeless people, have a mental illness also. So
Things that they can't help.
mm-hmm.
But the sad part about it is that those people who are turning their nose up on it, at the homeless people or people in poverty, are only a paycheck away, a catastrophe away, a wrong move away of being homeless themselves. And there's so many people who are homeless, you wouldn't even know they're homeless. Like working people that have jobs and stuff, but still don't make enough money to afford a home. What's the percentage of people?
I think 20% of people at my school are homeless.
20%.
and it's
Can you
like,
put your legs down, please? Sorry.
and you would not
It's spread
know. So
20%. And a lot of the parents are working. So the next time you see a homeless person, don't toot your nose up at them. Instead, extend a hand out to help them up. Because you never know. You may be in that particular... No, never say never. Because you never know. Because each day, you're fighting poverty. Whether you go clock in to take care of a patient, whether you go swing on a pole, no, seriously. Whether you dig a hole, each day you're fighting against homelessness. Because you're doing it so you can have a place to stay, basically.
yeah, pretty much. You're just like paying something. You're working to pay something in order for you to stay in your house.
Each day, no matter what you do, you're working against homelessness. You're fighting against homelessness. And some people just don't win that battle, or they go through a rough patch. Y'all, I'm going to tell you a story about me. So, shortly after my divorce from my eldest dad, I moved out of the house. A house I didn't even want, y'all. Like, my dream home is not this large home with all the bells and whistles. That's never been my dream home. That was her father's dream home, but I was married at the time. But that's not my dream home.
Not mine either.
My dream home, actually, y'all, is an RV with land. You can ask my children, seriously, that's my dream home where I'm not confined, where I can live wherever I want and pick up and go and come back wherever I want. That's really my dream home, is an RV or a small little house, and then an RV where I can travel and some land. But anyway, so shortly after my divorce, I had my son. And we had to relocate. I sold my house. But y'all, I had so much credit card debt. Credit cards I didn't even want, but that's another story. I had so much credit card debt. That's another reason why I will never, and I'm telling you, never, ever touch another credit card. Store cards, I got probably every store card you can imagine.
I don't. I'm not. Should I tell them
What?
how I feel about banks and stuff?
You can. I'm gonna finish though. Let me finish the story. Because, I'll forget. I would never touch another credit card. You can't tell me I won't. I feel like if you can't afford it, right then and there, then you don't need it. It's not a necessity. You don't need it. So that's how they get you, to get you in debt with them.
People will be buying like TVs with credit cards with money they don't have yet.
But you know what? Half the time ain't even to please them. It's to please somebody else. People, y'all we're out there living to please other people. Not me. I don't care. I'm living to please me. Now, if that expensive stuff pleases you, or somebody else pleases you, go for it. I'm just saying, never again for me. So anyway, I just had my son, and I moved out the big house I did not even want. Had all these credit card debts and different kind of debts that we accumulated together as a couple. But her dad went off the radar for some years. So I was working a good job, working at the hospital as a surgical tech. And I was struggling, y'all. I, myself, was one paycheck, living check to check, one paycheck away from being homeless, y'all. It was like such a low point in my life, but I think I need to experience that because it made me even more grateful because I've already been grateful. Huh?
A humbling
experience. But it made me even more grateful, but it made me, what's the word? Where it pretty much cemented the end that I only want what I need. It cemented the end that you need to live what I mean, it's okay to every now and then to do little things, but on an everyday basis you need to live a more simpler life and be more grateful. So let's be more grateful. Y'all, I'm lost for words. I'm sorry. But anyway, I remember at one point in time, Nene, she wanted a doll. And it didn't even cost that much. It was like a couple of dollars. But I was sitting there thinking, man, I want to buy my daughter this doll, but at the same time, I need to pay bills. I need to pay rent. I need to not be homeless. And so those couple of dollars I needed to put towards that. And that made me so sad. And I used to, and she remembers too, she didn't know why. I used to have like little games where we would roll coins. I was rolling coins.
We would sit on the stairs.
Rolling coins to pay my rent. No, that wasn't the one. That wasn't the house with the stairs. We were sitting at the table. This was the house of George's wife. We're sitting we're sitting at the table that's by the
Oh.
sliding back door. Do you remember? And remember, my room was by the sliding back door.
Yeah.
We were sitting there, we were rolling coins. Remember, I had a coin machine,
Mm-hmm.
and we were rolling coins so I could pay my rent. Like seriously, rolling coins. But that right there shows you. And I was working a good job, making good money. But that shows you right there, it doesn't matter. So it's a lot of these people that are homeless are working good jobs. It's not like they're not trying. It's that the government keeps you a slave. It really does. The government gives you just enough to keep you coming back.
There's a quote
Go
that
ahead.
I can think of. It's in order
Speak
to
louder.
in order to stay in control, you have to keep your people poor and stupid. That's what they said.
But the key to free you from, this is another subject. I'm not going deep into it, but the key to free you from that is self-sufficiency, y'all. That's the only way you're going to free yourself. It's self-sufficiency. Grow your own, make your own, produce your own. Y'all, why do you think the government will make something like collecting rainwater illegal? Because they can't make any money off of it. What's wrong with collecting? Water's supposed to be free. It's an essential source that nature provided for us.
You're not.
I can't even talk because you keep coming.
trying to
I know you don't kill the noodles. I guess I don't talk too much. That's my fault. That is an essential resource that Mother Nature provided for us that we now have to pay for. The government say, no, you have to pay for it. You have to. We're going to do this and this to the water, and we're going to make you pay for it now because we're doing this. And they'll tell you, well, you're paying for it to be treated and everything. Back in the days, we didn't need the treatment. They made us, our bodies where we need it because our bodies should be able to fight off anything in the water. But when you take it and you bleach it down, chlorine it down, now your body becomes accustomed to it. So your body needs that. And so now you're paying for me. My dad was talking about that too.
I swear.
Water that should be free.
One day we're gonna be like the Lorax.
Pay for air.
If you've seen that movie,
Mm-hmm.
they cut down all the trees and they had to pay for air.
Look it up, y'all. The Lorax.
Dr. Seuss was onto something.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people are onto something, and that's what they be offering them.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, Nana. Do you remember what you were talking about? Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, it's when you were talking.
You were talking about conspiracy. You said.
Was I?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
About banks.
Oh, it wasn't a conspiracy.
Oh.
It's I was just gonna tell.
I got the shell for you.
Oh, thank you. I don't like banks. I don't trust them.
I don't blame her.
I know how they work, and I just don't like them. I don't get the point of putting your money in like a place where you can't see it. And I don't like credit cards, and I'm never gonna get one. And I told mommy that already.
I don't blame her. I support her 100% on that.
There's like no reason for me to have a credit card.
But they make it seem like, oh no, you got to build your credit because your credit is everything nowadays.
That's what they say, yeah.
Your credit is everything. It doesn't matter. You can come with a wad of cash, it doesn't matter. But to certain people, more and more people are waking up, and they're seeing that we're not. But you know, when you come out, that number you got, yeah,
Social Security.
that Social Security number you got, that's an account number to a big old bank called Social Security Administration. Let me stop before they take this down. They'll come try to take it down.
Conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Except not conspiracy. It's for real.
It's the truth. It's the truth. The state, they own you. They own you. You are property.
Crazy.
That's your property number.
I could get into this, but
We can go on and on, but my thing was about homelessness, y'all. To not to view it as a plague or that the person did something wrong. Because sometimes people make bad choices in life. They do. But majority of the people who are homeless are working people who just had a bad go. You know what I mean? Or maybe someone passed away, or they've had a natural disaster, or an accident happen, or a layoff.
There's a whole bunch of different reasons why, and people automatically assume the worst. It's really
Oh, they
sad.
drug addicts.
Yeah,
So that's why.
they're drug addicts, like all this other stuff that is like really negative.
So that was my biggest thing. Or do you think you could be able to do it? Do you think you could survive with just only?
I do, and honestly, I think I'd be happier. I feel like I'd be happier not having to worry about paying rent and stuff like that.
And I think the less and less that we have, the more grateful it makes you. When I strip us down, like I do give it every now and then. I do. My children don't want for anything, but I make sure we have the essentials. Like see, I took all this is pretty much leftovers. This meal that we have here is maybe what, $2, if that, for this whole meal here.
Full.
Just leftovers. That's why I don't waste, and I'm grateful for everything, and because I know that could be me, that easily could be me, and the type of children that I'm raising are the grateful ones that they know that the difference between necessities and luxuries. But I think I got a little bit off subject here. But my main thing was, y'all, don't look down on homeless people. Try to help them.
I think realistically, I feel like everybody would be happier if they were homeless. It's just how society makes it. It's how society like portrays it that makes you not want to be homeless. You know what I mean? They've made it seem like it's a bad thing. Like if you don't have a house, you don't have a car and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know, because therefore you're living for someone else.
Yep.
You're not living for yourself. You are living for...
You're living
to please someone else on the outside looking in.
Yeah, people who don't have any impact on your life.
You live and please them. If you would stop and just live to please yourself, like not buy stuff, like I save up. If I want something, or if I need something that I can afford, I'll save up and buy it in cash. Because when y'all out here leasing these expensive cars and stuff, that's not yours. And them banks will show you in an instant that it's not yours.
I keep putting my chopsticks in your face.
It'll show you in an instant. Here, just take the boat. Those banks will show you in an instant that it's not yours. When they come and they repossess your beautiful Benz. No, seriously, they will show you that that's not yours. So I'd rather drive my hoopty knowing no matter if something happens, like, and I get in the bind, that it's still going to be mine. And if need be, if I needed to sleep in my hoopty, I could do that because it's mine. It belongs to me. You know what I mean? And that another thing I don't understand, like they don't allow people to sleep in their cars either, because what it might look like. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
Property value, is that what you said?
Yeah, they said property values because it makes property values plummet. What I can't think of the exact words they use. What the neighbors might think. Or what did they say? Something about neighborhoods? Some type of perception.
Isn't that crazy?
So no, you telling them no. You turning them down. No, they can't have a house. You don't have any place to put them because there's no room in the shelters. No, we don't want to give you government assistance to help you out. But no, you can't sleep in your car either. When you say okay, well I can't do that. I'm just gonna sleep in my car that I do own. You can't do that either. It's a control. Oh, excuse me, control. They just won't 100% control of you. And homelessness could be eradicated. It really could.
True.
It could be eradicated if all these wealthy people, all this money, they don't even know what to do with. What? Is it touchy subject? No?
Right now it's really touchy.
Okay.
I knew.
Oh, because they feel they work for it?
It's a huge, very controversial.
Well, if we would embrace our humanity, you would want to help your fellow man out.
You know?
You would want them to not be doing bad. If we would come back into terms and reconnect with our humanity. Because the basic instinct of humanity is to help your fellow man. As tribes, and we are a tribe. As tribes, as a community, you want to see your community doing well.
Why would you? Okay, I was gonna start ranting.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say capitalism has made everything competitive.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna get into it, but it really has. Like I don't know everybody wants to be better than everybody else, but like what is the reason?
I want to see everybody succeed.
Don't you want everybody to be like happy?
Doing good, yeah. You would think.
There's like this guy.
He's really good.
I don't remember what his name is, but there's some rich guy. He has enough money to end world hunger like 5 times.
But what's his take?
But he has enough time. He has enough money to end world hunger 5 times and still be a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
But he just won't. I don't know like what his reason is.
Does he feel like
I don't know. I don't really know what goes through rich people's minds.
A lot of people, and money is not everything, y'all. It really isn't. Because some of the richest people are the most miserable
This
people
is really good.
that you have ever meet. I'm actually make some potatoes and shrimp. That was leftovers, but I'll make an actual meal out of it with some rice. What's wrong? Oh shoot, we done ran up. We bumping our gums. Oh Lord.
I'm sorry.
So overall, y'all, the kimchi ramen was a hit. It tastes even better with our fixins.
Oh,
I'm so
yeah.
sorry that we ran over time. This was a really tough. I don't know. It was a deep subject for us, and I was bumping my gums and.
Hit close to home.
Yeah, it hit close. It really does, because I think everyone in one shape or form is affected by homelessness, whether it's been you or homelessness / poverty, because poverty is just a step above homelessness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, every day we are fighting against homelessness. You clocking in is fighting anyway. It does hit close to home. And I know everyone's affected by it one way or the other, whether it's you personally or someone you know or a family member. It affects you, and so I'm just want to get into your head a little bit, so maybe you'll look at it differently. You know, just look at it a little differently, and know that it could be you.
Humble yourself,
Yes, yes, exactly. Humble yourself.
please.
We don't went on forever and ever and ever with this. I'm so sorry. Thank you for joining us on our kimchi bowl ramen mukbang and story time / discussion.
/ ranting.
Like always, if you like what you see and you want to see more, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit subscribe and become part of the tribe, the D3 tribe. Turn on your post notifications so you'll be notified of any and every video that we release. Comment below and let us know that you're there. Share because
Sharing is caring.
give this video a big old like or a dislike if it wasn't your cup of tea. And stay tuned for more. Until next time.
Peace, love, and lots of hair grease.
Deuces.